Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The second mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, social injustice, stealing, and oppression, I vow to cultivate loving kindness and learn ways to work for the well-being of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I will practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. I'm determined not to steal and not to possess anything that should belong to others. I will respect the property of others, but I will prevent others from profiting from human suffering or the suffering of other species on earth. For our Dharma lesson, we are reading Everything We Do Matters by the Venerable Wuling. We're continuing today in Chapter 8, Transforming Greed and Anger. What about those who are unable to give possessions because they have very little? For those who may just have enough to provide food, shelter, and the basic necessities for their families, what can they do if there's nothing extra to give to others? Not having excess material resources does not preclude us from giving, for we can also give of our abilities and time. All forms of giving allow us to counteract our craving. This is just another way to do so. How many times has somebody asked us for help to do something? And how many times have we excused ourselves by saying that we were very tired, but in reality, we just wanted to stay home and relax or maybe watch television? And what if we had helped? How many of us had thought, I wonder how soon I can leave? This work is very difficult, and when I'm finally finished, I'm going to be exhausted and won't have any time for myself. I wish I had stayed home. This is a form of greed. This is thinking that this body, our body, is important, that keeping our body comfortable is important, perhaps more important than helping someone else. To counteract this kind of greed, we can practice generosity. We all probably know excellent examples of people who do this, people whom we admire and whom we wish we were like. Upon seeing that somebody needs assistance, these people automatically help the other person. It just seems so natural for them to do so, an effortless act. When we spend time to think about it, we will realize this kind person was probably even more tired than we were, but was able to do so much more than we did or wanted to, and seemingly without getting tired or disgruntled. They looked happy doing exactly what they were doing, which was helping someone else. This is genuine generosity. We too will be overcoming our greed when we help others spontaneously. If we persevere, the day will arrive when we will be able to help people without waiting to be asked, when we will just do so without any prompting. This practice takes time to develop, but gradually we will improve. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.